Ratchet and Clank a crackin' time. So this is a game I've been really looking forward to playing ever since I started this whole journey, if you want to call it that, that involved playing every single Ratchet and Clank game out there. Now, there's actually a cutscene that I did not know about from the last time I played it, because this was the first Ratchet and Clank game that I ever played. So the reason I'm on the PlayStation home screen instead of the Crackin' Time home screen is because we gotta play through that cutscene, and then we'll see how the rest of this playthrough goes. So I'll shut up and we'll get started.
Quiet on the set, please.
Hello, test, test, 1, 2, testing.
Captain, we're ready to get started. Just take a seat over there.
So I thought we could start with the whole I did my own stunts angle and sort of roll into my method for accomplishing this brooding stare.
Yes, we'll get into that in a second. But first, could you comment on the disappearance of Clank?
Oh, right, little guy. What do you want to know about him for? You've got El Numero Uno superhero right here. Look at that, huh? There's your superhero. You can't see it, but there's a tribal tattoo under there.
That's nice, but if you could just give us your version of the events.
I'm sorry. I thought we were here to talk about my new holo film, My Blaster Runs Hot. I mean, I wouldn't even be able to tell a story without some sort of visual. Do you have any crayons?
We'll add in the visuals.
All right. It began a couple of years ago. I was manning my post as chief volunteer at the Planetary Defense Center when a deadly space armada began attacking Metropolis. Naturally, I could have handled the matter myself, but I was compelled to escort a group of underprivileged orphans to safety. I contacted Ratchet and Clank and deputized them to act in my stead. We soon learned that a vile tyrant named Percival Tachyon had amassed a large army and set his sights on destroying the galaxy's thriving Lombax population.
Ratchet is the only Lombax.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Huh. Anyway, Tachyon was after a device that would enable him to bring back a banished race of creatures known as Cragmites. Little did he know, a mysterious race known as the Zoni were giving Clank new abilities, including laser arms.
But they were doing more than just giving him abilities, weren't they?
Well, there was something about premonitions and yada yada yada, but the heart of the story is here with old CQ. Using my keen intellect and deceptive skills, I planted myself within the Emperor's ranks and tracked down the Dimensionator.
Which you promptly delivered into the hands of Tachyon, enabling him to release the Cragmite Scourge.
A mere bump on the road to victory, my friend. We still destroyed Tachyon, banished the Cragmites, and saved the galaxy. But then, in a shocking final twist, the very beings Clank claimed to have aided him snatched him from the Apogee space station, never to be seen or heard from again.
Well, that's not necessarily true. Ratchet discovered his location in an uncharted system on the edge of the galaxy. Its capture had been orchestrated by Dr. Nefarious.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I, of course, was on the set for my new holo film, My Blaster Runs Hot, which, by the way, you have yet to ask about.
One of the greatest heroes in the universe. Your colleague is captured by your nemesis, and you stay behind. Didn't you hear the call to arms?
Of course I heard it. But when you get to be as big as me, you have to let a few of those babies go to voicemail, you know? Kidding. Had you for a second. Of course I'm going to help Clank. Me and Ratchet planned this whole thing. Hello? Call to arms? Just kidding. It's my assistant. Raoul, fire up the ship and call Ratchet. I've got a hero to save.
Well, that seems to be the end of the opening cutscene, even though I'm pretty sure there'll be another opening cutscene once I hit the new game. So I have played this game before, as I've said multiple times throughout my Ratchet playthroughs, and I sort of want to try hard, but I don't really know if I can pull that off. But I don't think this game is particularly difficult, and I'm not really sure what hard has over the others. So I think I can change the difficulty at any time, so, you know, what the heck, let's try hard. Brightness is fine, I always leave it at default. And let's create a new save game, and this may be a pretty lengthy playthrough. I know that the next Ratchet game is Tools of Destruction. No, it's Into the Nexus. And I have no idea if that's a full-blown Ratchet game or if it's kind of a spin-off, but I'm kind of interested to play that one too. And then I guess there's All for One, that's probably the other one that is afterwards. Anyway, another cutscene.
Remarkable boy. Quite smart. He was born in a robot factory in the Solana galaxy. But to be precise, he was created much farther away. My son's name is XJ0461, but the universe knows him as Clank.
My arch nemesis. Not so smart now, are you?
Sir, the Zoni are inquiring about our progress.
How much longer must we pretend to be friends with those twits? Sire does not remember. You must fix. Yes, I'm fixing.
Stand by for sister board scan.
All right, let's see. Favorite color's green. Favorite number's 83 billion and 4.7. Blah, blah, blah.
Access denied. Neural safeguard activated.
No! Locked out again! Get in here, Lawrence. Somewhere in this brain lies the key to the Orvis chamber. No Orvis chamber. Your Zoniness. If we could take but a peek at the chamber. No Orvis chamber. Chamber is for Sire only. Very well. Then I think it's time our partnership came to an end. Say hello to...
Not the hypersonic brainwave scrambler.
the Hypersonic Brainwave Scrambler!
Apologies, sir. I should have mentioned the equipment is especially susceptible to sonic weaponry.
Backup generator activated.
What the? He's awake! Stop him! Where are you going,
Okay, so here we are. Oh, Clank can fly right from the beginning. Oh dear, okay. Man, I do not remember any of this at the beginning. So I'm hoping my speakers aren't too loud. I have my microphone turned down pretty low, so that this should be fine, but still.
Sir, over. Listen carefully. I'm your only hope of escaping Dr. Nefarious. Head into the air duct and keep moving.
Security locks in Sector 1 have been activated. Our units are unable to proceed.
Good. You're safe for now.
Where am I? What is Dr. Nefarious doing here?
I'll explain everything as soon as you're safe, sir. But right now, we need to calibrate your ocular response processes. Try looking at the ocular scanner on your left. Good. Okay, now look at the
Now it's
one
got
on
to
the
teach
right.
me how to aim.
Got it. All right, look at the scanner above you. Good. Now, there's one more beneath you. Got it! You're recalibrated. Now, keep moving. I'll hold them off as long as I can.
I really remember the graphics being a little bit better when I first played this.
The trace failed, sir.
anomalies detected on planet Jacobi.
Sir, the registry shows that the number of Zoni has dwindled from 117,000 to 205.
Tony! Come back! I was only kidding! Come on! We had some good times, didn't we? Remember what I told you when
Well, there's a bolt in the background I probably need to get. Man, there's gonna be a lot of talking for the NPCs. So I'm probably not gonna be able to talk too much for a couple of videos.
But let's save it for another time.
Oh, okay.
Punch through 'em, sir. They belong to Dr. Nefarious.
Ingenious tough talks.
Hurry up, sir. Use your helipack.
Oh, okay.
They're on their
So,
way, sir.
okay, there's...
You have to
Nope.
move.
As soon as I thought there'd be a little bit less talking, he starts talking again. How great. And I'm sure as soon as this main tutorial area kind of quiets down, I'll be able to speak a little bit more. But until then, I guess we'll just be listening to the game audio. Oh, jeez. Although this is kind of back when tutorials were a lot more specific than they seem to be. They kind of seem to, like, at the beginning of gaming, there were no tutorials or they were just terrible. Then they got to the overboard, kind of like with Assassin's Creed 3, where the dang tutorial was like 8 hours long. And then these days, they seem to expect you to know how to do basic functions of the game because they've kind of standardized the moves. I mean, square or X is usually shoot or attack, and, you know, things like that. What do I do against guys that shoot me? Okay, I'm confused. What do I do against you?
Hypersonic brainwave scrambler into the room.
Oh, okay, that won't be it. And he started talking about the hypersonic brainwave scrambler.
I have an idea. I'm going
There we
to
go.
hypersonic brainwave scrambler into the room.
What took you so long to say it the last time?
Before the energy dissipates.
Oh, that's right. I get to play with, like, time stuff soon. I remember that now, okay. Because, I mean, it is titled A Crack in Time, so I do get to crack time and space a little bit. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Knocked on the microphone there, sorry about that. Ah, die, die.
Oh no! This is terrible! All of Orvis's work ruined! I can't believe I let this happen!
We've located the caretaker's signal. He's in the Sector 1 room closet.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized sonic device.
Sir, they locked me in! Keep moving and don't let them anywhere near the chamber!
Clock integrity critical.
Go ahead. Jump!
Dr. Nefarious, I should have known you were behind this. Where have you taken me?
You don't recognize it? This is your home! The Great Clock! A marvel of science and sorcery, engineered by the brightest Sony in all of existence, and constructed in the exact center of the universe! Give or take 50 feet.
I am curious. What lie did you tell the Zoni in your quest for vengeance?
Vengeance? You think I went to all this trouble for mere vengeance? They say I'm egomaniacal. Let's just say it's all in the past. Lawrence!
Right here, sir.
Ready the orb of gratuitous immobilization.
Shall I prepare the mnemonic station again?
No, I have a better idea.
But, sir...
Patience, Lawrence. We have all the time in the universe.
Space. It's huge. So huge, in fact, that if you lost your car keys in it, they would be almost impossible to find. Luckily for Ratchet, Captain Copernicus L. Quark was on the case. His mission, rescue the Lombax's one and only friend. Yep, without Clank, Ratchet was alone in the universe. Alone. Alone. Alone.
You realize this ship has an ejector seat, right?
Sorry. I guess you could say I've been a little antsy in my pantsy at the thought of getting back into the hero business. Yep. These wild stallions have been in the stable too long.
Right. Look, just keep your eyes peeled. Talon says this sector's crawling with mercenaries.
Rest easy, my friend. My vigilance is both eternal and peripheral.
Warning. Warning. Unidentified anomaly detected.
Hang on. Shifting to evasive maneuvers.
Oh no, we're gonna die! We're gonna die! Oh, good thing I'm wearing clean underwear.
Will you shut up? We are not gonna die! Aphelion, engage gravimetric stabilizers.
Negative. Stabilizers offline. Thrusters offline. Landing flaps offline.
All right. So, we're gonna die. Hang on!
I know. So much for clean underwear.
Where the heck are we?
Beats me. Perhaps a leisurely stroll through this uncharted jungle will solve the mystery.
Alright, so we're nearing about 20 minutes for this first video, and I think we're going to end this one here. We will continue this playthrough on in the next one. This game is going to be so much fun. I forgot already how funny that this game was. Alright, so that'll be it for this video, and I guess I'll see you in the next one.